Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We got our next match ready for us. It's going to be an interesting one.
A very interesting one.
Seeing Eustace Captain Kid from OP10, seeing some play. That's wonderful. Again, yellow violence. We're back at it again.
Yellow violence, yeah. The kid got a new card, a new removal card. I can't wait to see it, to talk about it. It's very nice, and the fact that it's leader locked, it's a great thing.
Yeah. Again, leader locking certain effects is, very, very healthy for the game.
Yes.
Not for some unseen leader taking advantage of it and all of a sudden just becoming a top leader in the meta. So maybe we can talk a bit about Kid's effect, which is end of your turn, you may turn one card from the top of your life face up, and you can set up one of your Supernova characters with a cost of 3 to 8 active. And that character, that's the tough one, that character becomes a blocker.
Yeah.
Again, remember that 8-cost kid that trashed your life?
Indeed.
He's up, and he's a blocker.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Also, Grape Luffy. EB02 Luffy, very influential leader in the recent meta ever since his release, which, again, he can be a bit complicated to kind of, play, understand, but once you get the hang of it and you got those Sanji puddings on board, can be a very rewarding one to play. Yeah,
the leader ability, it's quite straightforward if you read it a bit. It's like activate main once per turn, you -2 Dawn. And if the only characters on the field are Straw Hat Crew type characters, set up to 2 of your Dawn as active. That's a huge thing for pretty much any deck having extra active Dawn. And also this leader gains 1000 power for the end until the end of the opponent's turn.
So we see the first few turns, just a blocker, a searcher from the Grape Luffy, and we see an 8k swing coming out, and then a 5k swing coming out. Taking lives early is very, very okay for leaders in general, except in certain matchups where you really want to be aggressive in defending your lives, just because a certain condition can be met during that game. We see the Basil Hawkins coming out, which is, again, a very big piece for that deck. Just because of the fact of the on-KO effect, forcing it to be a blocker, so if your opponent ever swings into it, they are trashing alive.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So
another 5k swing taken.
So Kid's board is pretty much starting to look very established. It has a body for the leader effect. It has both Basil Hawkins of 5000 power, so it can attack without none of the damage attached. Also, at the end of the turn, it's going to be a blocker.
It's going to restand as well. Also the beige.
The anti-removal. That's amazing.
Absolutely. If you're gonna try to bottom deck, you're gonna try to bounce back, you're gonna try whatever. Even though it's not the case here because it's Grape Luffy, right? I'm gonna protect, and worst case scenario, he just blocks.
And and maybe if he needs it, it can be a body to attack, but mainly an anti-removal card.
Absolutely. Waiting to see what GP Luffy is gonna do here. We're going to tap 4 probably for that Zoro. We're going to rest the beige, immediately realizing the importance of that piece. Attaching a Dawn and just, for extra flavor, I guess, and just swinging into that 1000 power beige with the Zoro having rush on characters during the turn that he's played. We're going to go ahead and draw a card for the Kid player. Now, we do have, I believe we're at 7 Dawn, correct? No, we are at 6 Dawn because he played Basil Hawkins last turn.
Yes.
So we are at 6 Dawn. What would be our 6 Dawn turn here? And we do have 7 cards in the GP Luffy hand. Again, a deck that keeps quite the healthy hand size.
Indeed. So I'm guessing that next turn maybe we're going to see the Sanji Pudding card, pretty much the core of the deck.
The core of the deck, the more the merrier. We want to see that card, we're going to see it often, and we're going to see it on the field for that sweet, sweet effect of let me make my leader a 6000 until the start of my next turn, while also getting more active Dawn than I started with.
Love to see it, man. Also, getting paired with that stage is very hard to be removed by.
Absolutely, yeah. Getting the +2 from going Mary.
Yes.
Or is it Mary Go?
It's merry-go.
It's Mary Go, yeah. And also the draw again, keeping that hand size healthy. So even if you don't care, you're not playing into something that's removal based on cost, you're still drawing a card just to replace it. And for whichever intent and purposes, you can just give that +2 to something.
Yep.
We're gonna see a 6,000 swing into lead. He is gonna gladly take that life. Again, GP Luffy loves to take that life. Stay, 1-2 lives. Is plenty, especially with that card that we don't like to talk about.
Yeah,
that one cost, Don -2. Right?
Let's not talk about that yet.
Yet, until we see it, everybody is like foreshadowing. And in case you don't know what you're talking about, it's GGG, Gum Gum Giant, one of the most influential cards that kind of shifted the meta recently just because of the fact that a lot of purple cards came back into life with that card specifically.
Yes.
A lot of people were hoping for a ban in the recent ban list for Gum Gum Giant. However, the reprint in PRB kind of sealed the deal, knowing that this card will not be banned.
Yeah.
And we see here the leader effect in use. Is that a Kuma? That is a Kuma in live. That's a Kuma. All right, we're Kuma gaming.
The Grape Luffy playing the Zoro Sanji finally is starting to make the pieces fall into place.
Absolutely. Luffy Taro into Sanji Pudding in one turn. Definitely a big turn. But also making that Basil Hawkins a blocker kind of makes you think twice about attacking. Do I really want to trash? So it's actually, I love the fact that he waited to make that Basil Hawkins a blocker until the point where it's like, okay, I'm going to let him take his lives first, and then I'll make Basil Hawkins a problem. There's just going to stay behind, and you know what? I'm taking a Kuma to my hand, you're trashing a life, right? It's a win-win for me.
Yeah, so let's not forget, it's a yellow deck. It's going to have Kuma. All yellow decks
have Kuma.
Yeah.
We see here a couple of Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawks in hand, which again, going on that thematic of new counter cards having a main effect as well.
And a counter.
And a counter is very, very strong. And to be honest, I love the Ghost Rare cards. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
I wish they make more, not Gum Gum Giant, but you know what I mean.
Let's not talk about Giant.
Let's not talk about Giant. All right. So now, actually, it is coming into play, the cost removal. We do see that Zeus in hand. So, basically, that going Mary Go kind of protected the Sanji Pudding. I definitely forgot about the existence of Zeus. However, we are going to be using, Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk to remove that Sanji Pudding. Again, very, very painful. Very painful for the Grape Luffy player to get your
Zoro Sanji removed this early.
Sanji Pudding removes this early.
Actually,
you're going to play Zanji in 13.
No.
I know you're thinking about it. We see a 6K swing here coming out with Basil Hawkins. So again, having that second Red Hawk in hand actually is so influential to this game. We're going to see the Thunder Bagua coming out to counter out of the attack.
And
again,
also Ramp 1.
And Ramp 1. Which kind of gives Luffy that bit of leeway to go crazy and Don minus to his heart's content in case Sanji Pudding doesn't exist. We do not have the leader effect next turn, though.
No.
Yeah, because the life is flip face up, so the condition cannot be met to flip a life face up.
Yes.
Unless we have Viola, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's Viola. However, I'm not sure the deck is playing her.
Oh, actually, that'd be interesting. We do see another beige coming out to stick behind that safety just in case we wanna. I think we do want to take the life, but I don't know if he wants to take multiple lives. We see here 6 cards in hand and there it is.
For
another one.
For some reason, I almost said Zoro Sanji again. Another great couple again. So
the great couple.
Yeah.
The Sanji Pudding.
The OG couple.
Bringing back that those 2 dawns for Luffy.
Yeah.
And here we see the Nami Searcher looking. I think we're looking for another one.
Yes.
Most likely. Do we have the Dawn to play it? We do not. However, once we do leader effect, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So with the addition of PRB2, the deck got another searcher in the purple Nami.
The purple Nami, yeah, absolutely. As if it needed, more consistency.
More searcher, all of the searcher. Oh, okay, now give it one more Gum Gum Giant as well. Why not?
Yeah, could be.
Bandai do not do it.
Don't, we're joking. We're joking.
We're joking.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that the kid player is pretty much gonna let one attack go.
Most likely, yeah. We do want to see that Kuma in hand, and honestly, Kuma would be a really good play.
Yeah, but the effect gets made available again.
Yes, and the effect of the leader comes back online. We do also have that 8-cost kid in hand.
Yes.
Which is, again, a very terrifying combination between him and Hawkins, making the Hawkins a blocker, trashing alive, and you're like, okay, what do I swing to?
Indeed.
Do I want to go to 0? Can I block a 20,000 attack next turn?
And to not forget the hand cycling on the end of the turn. Draw 1, -1.
Absolutely. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a very cool combo come out with take 1 life, take the Kuma into hand, play the kid, trash a life, make the Hawkins a blocker.
Yeah.
And good luck swinging into me.
Yeah, so we are potentially going to look at the Great Wall of China build.
Yeah. Which again,
Yeah.
We like seeing purple decks get destroyed. It's really fun, especially.
Unless it's Reiju.
Unless it's Reiju. Yeah, Reiju again. Not really. Again, Reiju is not a straw hat.
No.
No Gum Gum Giant.
No.
She's exempt. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's cool with us. All right. So we see here a search. We are going to be taking that Zoro again, potentially to kind of rest a blocker. So that potentially can put throw a giant wrench into the plan of making Hawkins a blocker just because of the fact that Zoro can just rest him.
Yes.
We always have the other Fire Fist in hand. Get rid of that Sanji Pudding. However, if we do use it, we are using 4 downs to do that, which gives us just enough to play the Kuma. So basically, it might be a Fire Fist into a Kuma angle.
Kuma, yes.
That also can definitely be the case. We are going to be swinging 6 at life here. We are going to 2k counter out of it. Will the Luffy Taro swing? We are going to play a Searcher Nami. Again, the new PRB one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I wonder what piece we're looking for here. Is it going to be a giant? Is it going to be another Sanji Pudding? I think a giant is definitely welcome right now.
Yes, of course. And don't forget the fact that the deck usually runs at least 3 Luffy Taros.
3 Luffy Taros, absolutely. Making that board just go wide and having the ability to play the Sanji Pudding.
Indeed.
It's really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I believe that change came with the rise of UP Luffy. Kind of account of how can I beat that deck, right?
Yeah, indeed.
It came with the Luffy Taro inclusion into the deck profile of Grape Luffy.
Yeah. So definitely there's a potential for another Luffy Taro and Sanji not Zoro Sanji. So Sanji Pudding next turn.
Absolutely, and also you can see there was no attack with the Luffy Taro passing turn, so we don't want to bring that Kuma back into hand. We see another Fire Fist being dropped on Sanji Pudding, absolutely crippling the Luffy effect. Now we are sitting on 6 Dawn. Is there a Kuma in hand? Like, that would be so amazing if there's a Kuma in hand.
I didn't see.
Okay, we are going to be dropping down the Supernova Luffy Searcher. We're going to be looking at top 5, trying to grab a Supernova.
Maybe grabbing that 8K.
That sucks. What are we grabbing? Is that a law? That is the 7-cost law, right? And a 2K.
Yeah, and I could see the secret law.
The 7-cost secret law. There was 2 Zeus in there, and a Kikunoju, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah,
Kikunoju.
There weren't many options.
Yeah, I still think the 7-cost law was the way to go there. However, maybe our hand is a bit, bricky. So we decided to go with the 2K promo law.
Yeah, this deck tends to be a little bricky.
Yeah. And I love the way that both players are playing it, right? Like, they have an objective and they're going after it.
Yes.
The objective of the kid player being, I will murder your Sanji pudding on site.
Yeah.
And the again objective of the Luffy player being I will not let you use leader effect.
Yeah, they are. Both of them are locked in.
Yeah,
and
they're
ready to go.
definitely after an objective going hard for it. We see an 8K swing, so we are swinging big. We saw a 7K swing with the Basil Hawkins attaching to Dawn, an 8K swing from leader. Definitely might force the Luffy player to use the the card.
The card we don't like to speak about.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about. So you see the Luffy player here is thinking, is he gonna take that attack? Is he gonna drop 2K, 1K? He's at 6K right now, so he can drop a 2K, 1K, or are we gonna, you guys know.
Let's hope that one active done is for shits and giggles.
We did take the life. We are officially at 0 lives. Gonna be an interesting turn.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the kid has the leader ability locked. However, having still 3 life is a huge thing.
Absolutely, and again, giving him that life is not doing you any favors because you're giving him a great card.
Indeed.
You are giving him the 6 cost Kuma, which again, it will heal him, it will reactivate his leader ability, and it's going to be just a pain to deal with. It's just going to stay there. You can't KO him. There is no trashing effects that I know of that are run in Grape Luffy. So, so having that 6 cost Kuma on board is definitely a plus. We see the 4 cost Zoro dropping here to search again, potentially looking for a blocker. However, the hand size of the Luffy player, I think, is absurd right now.
Yeah.
Right? We just searched a lot. We took all of our lives, and we're chilling with counters versus 5 cards. I wish Luffy would show us his hand there, see what we're playing with.
Yeah, definitely. However, I'm thinking that maybe he doesn't have the best hand and he's still looking for something.
Could be. I wonder what could save him at this point. Going to 0 lives this early into the game.
So let's think about it. What blockers can he run?
I wonder. I've seen some decks even run the chopper.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I've seen some decks run the chopper, the 2 cost chopper.
2 of them actually in the deck.
Yeah, definitely 6 cost Sanji, but I don't think he can play him for the 3 cost here. No. Not the situation, definitely. We see leader effect being activated. We are back to 7 active Dawn, leader at 6K base. However, the big problem still remains. We are at 0 lives.
Yep. So no more cards can be gained.
We are frantically looking for pieces. We are using a Dawn to get one more draw with that merry-go.
Yeah. And we're still maybe searching?
I don't know for what at this point.
I mean, the deck has like 4 searchers, like 16 options.
Okay, so now Hawkins definitely being taken out. Okay. Just because of the fact, well, I got no lives, do your worst,
Yeah.
Definitely a counter is going to come out for sure, because that is an important swing next turn, depending on what those 6 downs are going to be for.
Also, do not forget, the beige is a blocker.
The beige is a blocker, absolutely, but I think it's just a cheap attack that's not worth sacrificing a blocker for. That can potentially, defend other pieces from being removed by effects.
Definitely, yeah. I was more talking about the Luffy Taro one, the Luffy Taro tech.
Oh, the Luffy Taro, yeah, absolutely. The Luffy Taro, 100% I can see that. However, the 6K is a bit cheap, right?
Yeah.
It is a bit cheap to kind of sacrifice a blocker. That Luffy Taro, I don't think it has swung once yet. No. It got played. What's my purpose? You play Sanji Pudding.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's a shame because...
And there is that Zoro we saw earlier.
Yeah, for that additional attack, okay.
Yeah, and now we might finally see that Luffy Taro swing if we are going to defend this one.
This is kind of looking like turnaround, maybe?
Could be.
For the Luffy player.
However, those 2 dawns, is it really the chopper? Or is it just the card we will not mention?
To be honest, I hope it's the chopper.
Yeah.
But to be honest, actually no.
We might have witnessed a turning point here, honestly, just because of the fact that, again, the hand size here is immense for the Luffy player. I will not be surprised. We have 8 cards in hand. I will not be surprised if we see like 2 Gum Gum Giants here, plus a lot of counter. We definitely did see a couple of 2Ks picked up.
Yep.
And now the kid player is like, okay, if I swing 20, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Can I survive next turn? A lot of questions here.
Okay, so
This is actually risky. It
Yeah.
just turned very risky.
yeah. So as of right now, the game is, in my opinion, is in the favor of the Luffy player.
Yeah, unless we dropped, is that the secret law? It is the secret law. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Secret law. Guess what? You know what? You're gonna stall. I'm gonna stall as well.
Okay, and now he has the leader ability back again.
Yes, and we
Nice.
are gonna put that 2K into life. I'm not sure if it has a trigger.
I didn't see. Yeah, it's a trigger. Play this card if it's a supernova,
Oh,
and the
perfect.
total life is 4.
Perfect. So he is, banking on that, giving him an extra body. I see a Basil Hawkins as well, potentially the trigger from Basil Hawkins. Draw 2, trash 1 would have
Yeah.
been also a good one to go for. So we see that Searcher on Searcher violence.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe the kid player is like, okay, I'm gonna put the law, the 2K law. So if he attacks me, he's gonna go onto the board, and next time I have one additional attack.
One additional
to
swing,
for the win.
yeah, absolutely. We are gonna see an 8K swing here. Is it going into the, okay, it's Thunder Bagua, no giant, tramping, 1 rested.
Okay.
We are gonna be seeing the leader effect coming up, making the law a blocker. Again, the kid player doesn't really need to rush anything.
Yeah.
He's just chilling, 4 lives. He's literally all good.
Yeah, he just needs to go slow and steady.
Yeah, absolutely. I think which was the way to go. Again, I'm pretty sure actually the Zoro, now that I see the Thunder Bagua, I'm pretty sure the Luffy player actually would have been able to defend that
Yeah.
20K, most
Yes.
likely with, a couple of Gungam Giants plus, the cards that card draws for you
Yes.
before you finish countering. Very, very interesting interaction.
Yeah, also, I'm thinking that now, since the 8 power, actually, no, I think it's 9,000 power, the secret
The law,
law.
yeah, the secret law is
Yeah.
definitely 9,000, yeah.
So since he's a blocker now, the Luffy player is gonna be like, okay, so if I attack like 5,000, 7,000, I'm gonna get blocked. Okay.
Yeah.
Should I still go for 777, or should I maybe play something and attack twice? So the 2K law goes onto the board.
Yeah.
One more body, one more attack.
Swing,
next turn.
absolutely, yeah.
Let's see
Could
what's going
make
to
all
happen.
the difference in the world. Oh, we're swinging again. Again, the swings without investing Dawn, very efficient here, just due to the fact that the kid player does have only 2 cards in hand.
Yes.
Again, taking that Kuma, I think, is a very okay, idea. However, we have a lot of Dawn to work with. We have 10 Dawns on the Great
Yes.
Luffy side, which is very interesting.
Yes.
Having full Dawn.
I'm actually wondering if the Luffy player still has one Zoro, green Zoro to go.
Could be. Resting what? Are we going to be seeing the Zoro resting the promo law to just kind of swing into
Yeah.
it with the Luffy Taro, or actually swing it with the Zoro first, see what happens? We're definitely not discarding that
Yeah.
Kuma, and having 2 cards in hand besides that Kuma, kind of tricky.
Yeah, definitely, because if the kid player chooses to protect the law.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The Zoro coming in. We are going to be swinging 5, most likely. We're going to be swinging 5 directly into that law. Just chipping at hand size,
Yep.
playing very efficiently. And now we got a choice to make.
And I'm also thinking, if he goes into the 5-cost law, if the kid player chooses to defend it, okay, maybe the rest of the Dawn will go on Luffy Taro and then onto the blocker.
Yeah. So you see here, we're definitely going to counter out of that. I don't know what was that. That was funny.
Yeah.
We are going to be countering out of that cheap attack with a 1K Basil Hawkins from hand, going back down to 2 cards, knowing one is Kuma, the
Yeah.
other is unknown for the Luffy player. That Luffy Taro potentially might swing into it again, which I think at that point it is going to go down.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any benefit to actually keeping that.
I'm actually looking at the hand of the kid player. For 1 second, I was like, okay, is he flipping us off?
No.
Well, it's still valid though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, Cezar, if you're doing that on purpose. I know.
Yeah, we can talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk later. We'll see you outside, man.
Yeah, 1v1. Okay, so... Okay,
we are
losing
gonna let
that
it go.
5k.
Yeah, we are gonna take the 7k swing. So now, which leaves us with Luffy Taro, being able to potentially swing.
And I'm thinking that that's going to go into the life. 1000%, not even blocking it.
Yeah, most likely. Also, the fact that we still have a lot of Dawn available. We still have, 7 Dawn available after returning those 2 for the leader effect. So there's always the potential. Okay, we are going to be playing the Sanji blocker.
Yeah.
It was played for a 3.
I'm 1000% sure that if that low is going to block, he's gonna get removed in the same turn. Maybe.
No, we don't have. Okay, so if he blocks the Luffy Taro attack, I don't think there's anything else that can remove it.
Actually, wait. He already attacked with the leader.
Yeah, he already swung with the leader into the law. So the law is pretty safe to block with now. But again, that Luffy Taro is going to be staying up. Both trying to stabilize as hard as they can.
So pretty much just like that song, Staying Alive.
Yeah, and look what we just drew into. It's, lo and behold, it is indeed another secret law that potentially can come in, heal us again,
Yeah, put that kid into the life. I mean, to be honest, what can the kid player do? Maybe play the Kuma, get a life, hope the life is something useful, maybe a 2k or I don't know.
Could be the case here. Potentially what we can do here is just like swing, chip at the hand size. I don't think there's any benefit of going into characters here just because of how dire the situation of the kid is.
And
could be hand size. Okay, we are going for board. I guess trying to buy some more time. I don't know how efficient that is. Okay, we are going to be giving away the Zoro, and then potentially a 10k swing into the purple Zoro.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
I think what we're doing here is we just swung, we just used 3 Dawn. We're going to swing into the other Zoro. Yeah, exactly. With a 10,000, we are going to be playing the other secret law for 7.
Yeah, maybe.
Establish another life, and then flip the life to gain a blocker.
Do you know how many cards?
Oh, we are actually playing the Kuma to discard 1 card. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why are we discarding the card, though? Why didn't... Oh, would you look at that?
Kuma looking for Kuma.
Yeah. I guess we are faking the second card in hand being a counter.
Maybe.
With that, is it a Red Hawk? Is it not? I'm going to let you decide that one for yourself.
Yeah, also, maybe. I'm actually wondering what the Luffy player can do this turn. He 1000% cannot win this turn. Does he have one more blocker? Because if not, do we know how many cards the Luffy player has in hand? Maybe 2 or 3?
I believe, no, actually should be more because he did not counter at all. So I think should be around 5 or 6.
We're not really able to see that.
Yeah, we're going to see the cheap swings coming out, 5 to life, which of course we will take happily because it's a Kuma.
Of course.
Now, potentially that blocker can become a swinger if, we actually get to that point, but I don't think it's going to be swinging this turn. We'll definitely be seeing the leader swing. I don't know about Luffy Taro, however, just because of the fact that now we know there's another Kuma in hand.
Yeah.
Not swinging with the Luffy Taro can really, really put you behind.
Yeah, indeed.
In tempo.
There are options for the kid player. I'm not really sure what the Luffy player can do. Maybe even if he doesn't have another blocker, a Chopper, maybe a Sanji, maybe if he still has the Luffy Taro card, he can play another body, and even if he can play another body, he's going to have a big body for the next turn to push more to chip into the life.
Absolutely, and maybe, going back to those 2 Dawns left open every turn.
Those Dawns, man, they are...
Makes you miss Hody.
They're tricky, man.
Yeah. I remember, back in the day, when you get to 0 lives, you're almost guaranteed to kind of lose the match on the next turn. However, now, you know, you can survive 4 or 5 turns on 0 lives, no problem whatsoever, not even sweating it. Especially if you are running a purple leader that's a Straw Hat.
Yeah, indeed. And now that you mentioned it, can the deck have a Hody, a wild Hody in there? Maybe go hit face?
Could be. However, that will kind of ruin the leader effect. But do we care about it? Could be. Could there be a tech Hody in Grape Luffy?
I mean, if you go for live for game, maybe that's the way. Literally, if he pretty much has 2 blockers and 0 life or 1 life, and yeah, he can go literally for game.
Oh, the restand Luffy. We are going for game potentially.
Yes. So this is pretty much the next best game finisher after Hody that could be in the deck. Attacking two times a turn. The drawback is that you lose a life, but if you don't have a life, you don't lose a life.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, how is this gonna go down? We see 2 cards in hand for the Kid player, knowing one of them is the 1K Kuma, which you know what would be very interesting?
I mean, even if that Kuma doesn't get played, he's still at 1K.
Exactly, but you know what would be really interesting?
What?
That 6K leader swing draw, like a dry into the Kid.
To the kids.
Yeah. See, they're just fish for reaction.
Yeah, actually.
Fish for reaction. See, hey, you know, I just saw you got the Kuma. Show me, do you have something else?
Yeah. That would actually be a very good play.
That would be such, you know, I'm going to rain on your parade moment if I just swing that 6 and you are going to take it.
Yeah, the Luffy player, to be honest, could be 1000% trying to figure out the hand of the opponent.
The other card, yeah, especially with that Dawn Up, you know, playing those mind games, even though, like, we have nothing, so...
Yeah, and pretty much, okay, are you going to defend yourself? Okay, you're not going to defend yourself, sure. Let's say you have 1K from the Kuma card, and then let's say 1 more K.
Yeah. Once you saw that Luffy on board, though, you kind of like feel the urge to give it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You are going to feel the urge to give it because just the state of the board as is right now, we have 6 active Dawn. We have a Restander, which makes those Dawn 4, right?
Yes.
So, and we have 3 more swings.
Yeah.
That's a lot of swings and 1 blocker. So we do indeed have lethal.
Yeah, and if okay, let's say he doesn't end this turn. If somehow the Kid player manages to stay alive.
Oh, it's happening! It's happening! The 6K swing! Oh, he's so smart. He bluffed and he called him on it. All right.
He doesn't even want to show us his hand.
Yes, so again, trigger, no trigger.
No
that feels
trigger.
bad.
Yes. So he knows that's not a Basil Hawkins or a 2K.
Absolutely. So now the 7s can come into play.
Yes.
Luffy Taro can just go for that 8. Just do it.
Yeah,
because
it's
again,
free.
Yeah, it's free. It makes your restands even that much stronger because you are going to be swinging 10 twice, or actually 11, not even 10. You are going to be swinging 11 twice.
Yeah.
If we go for that Luffy Taro. Man, this is tense.
Yeah, it's very tense.
Yeah. Again, he's been on 0 lives for 4 turns.
Yeah.
Not more. Oh, we are going to be swinging raw and doing the restand. 7 into life. We are still digging for that, you know, show me what you got.
Yeah, if the Kid player is going to block with the low, I think that's going to be the notice that he needs to go for game, literally.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, if he takes the life right now, it still could be a bait.
Yeah.
But again, there are so many attacks, mathematically speaking, there's no way out of it.
Yeah.
There's no way out of them. Like, all of them, they're just too much. There's 1, 2, 3 attacks on board, 1 blocker, 4 cards in hand. Let's see, is there a trigger? Okay. No trigger.
Non-activated. So Kuma, 2K, and what else?
And a Law, I think it was also a 2K. So potentially 5K counter in hand, which again, we can chip away at with the Dawn we have.
Oh yeah, so pretty much 6 Dawn active.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, 4 Dawn active.
Actually, yeah, 4 Dawn, sorry.
4 Dawn active. And again, we are going to see that 7K, which is going to be countered out 2K, 1K for sure. Yeah, 2K, 1K, we're going to give away that Kuma.
And that will probably be...
And now it's a 9K, so it is going to be...
Yep.
It is going to be a law. Oh, actually, it's going to be 8K.
8K.
Is that going to be a law block? Just playing those mind games is like, you're not going to swing with the Sanji. I dare you.
Okay, so that's pretty much the hint.
So he does have 2 cards in hand. So actually, a 10K swing should seal the deal.
Yes.
But that Dawn, it's that Dawn. It's the mind game. It's the mind game. So are we going to see... we are going to see a 10K swing into life. And that's game. They were playing chicken.
Yes.
And yeah, that was very tense. He got called out on the bluff, and you can see, of course, the 2 giants in hand, and that's that. You know. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So this is pretty much the card we were talking about, or actually talking about, not talking about.
Talking about, not talking about.
So it's pretty much a busted card. You counter it, 1 Dawn needed for that, and you -2. You trash 1 card from your hand, then draw 2 cards first, then. Gain 4,000 power.
Yeah, actually one of my favorite moments with Gum Gum Giant, I was playing against Evie, the Luffy player we had here, and he used 3 in the same turn, and he went down to 1 Dawn. He had 1 Dawn, I had 10. It was a massacre. I still won the game, but it was so fun to watch, like going down to 1 Dawn.
So he pretty much DRM'd 3 turns to play that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he DRM'd 3 turns. Otherwise, I mean, he would lose the game, right?
Yeah.
So it was absolutely and utterly needed. And yeah, very exciting game again. I'm really, really glad about the quality of games we had here today.
Yeah.
So far, no Zoro.
So far, no Zoro. So far, a great day. Still a great day.
Still a great day. We're still vibing.
I never saw that coming. The matchup, Kid versus Grape Luffy. Amazing players, amazing plays. Pretty balanced, to be honest. And yeah, overall, a nice game to enjoy.
Absolutely. And I see the legendary Evie shuffle there on cam. Thanks, Evie. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely that one turn where we both went, oh. He just turned it around. Was very, very interesting to watch. The Basil Hawkins not getting the worth of his blocker.
Yeah.
After all this time, we were rooting for Hawkins to trash that life. We had the line with the kid as well, the 8-cost kid coming out, which wasn't the case. Maybe keeping that Kuma and playing the 7-cost law, but then the bluff would be to no avail, right? Then the bluff wouldn't really work because again, the Luffy player did know the Kuma was in hand since the life was flipped, and we knew exactly what we were running into.
Yeah. So the turnaround was real. The Luffy player pretty much was at 0 life, and it seemed like it blended from the start.
He was ready. He was ready. I really wanted to see a 20K swing and during that turn, you know, when he had no blocker.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see a 20K swing. See, can he counter out of it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a 5 minutes break, guys. We're gonna come back. I'm pretty sure it's the final.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 rounds. It is gonna be the final. Probably a Zoro.
Hopefully not a Zoro.
Probably a Zoro. Let's be real. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in 5.